So I answered an ad on Facebook for kitchen cabinets for $25 a piece. Now I did get a lot of them wet. I'm gonna take them home and I'm gonna dry them real carefully. But yeah, got a lot of cabinets for next to nothing. And a glass top stove and a dishwasher. Alright, so this is kind of the layout. I bought, let's do the math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cabinets for 25 bucks a piece would come out to be $275. So now these are used cabinetries. I gotta replace the door, fell off that drawer. I'll have to rebuild that. But, I mean, for $275, it would probably cost me $1,400 to get as many cabinets as I did. I will have to touch them up a little bit, make them look good, but pretty much. So, and I got the appliance. I believe the oven was 220. No, it was 125, and the dishwasher was 75, so 200. So altogether, we got about 475 in cabinets and appliances. And then that fridge over there, which will go here, was $100, so about $575 so far. All right, so I've put a scrap piece of wood on the wall. It's level, and basically I did that so I can mount my cabinet. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and try to find the studs, because I kind of know where they are, but I want to know a little bit better for screwing in reasons, because it seems like I'm only finding one, and one is not enough. But I'll find the other one. At least we have 2 studs. That'd be ideal. All right, there's another one. I actually screwed these 2 cabinets together. I pre-drilled first, and I used a 3-inch decking screw, which is great. Hex. And you can see where I screwed it in, there and there. Yep. And screwed it to the wall, of course, to the stud. So that, you know, that makes it more rigid in case, you know, one cabinet decides to give up and fall off. Can't take both of them. Yeah, and originally I thought I would get a bigger base cabinet. This is only like a 32-inch. Let me measure it. It's a weird number, actually. It's a 32.5-inch. Whatever. So I got to do a little bit of repair work on that cabinet before I, you know, put a countertop on it and everything like that. But so far so good. Just installing the uppers. Next, I'm going to turn my attention to this area. That upper goes above the refrigerator. It's a 36-inch, 12-inch cabinet. It's 12 by 36. And then I got my bottoms down there that go below it. And so I will screw that one to that one, and then that one to one of them to make it work. So yeah, I can go measure and see what kind of distance I can get. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hopefully I'll have all my uppers done today. And I'll start some repair work on these bottoms, like that one needs a new drawer pull. Alright, I'm working on the refrigerator side. That cabinet goes above the refrigerator. I was going to show you what I'm about to do. I'm about to drill into these face pieces. There's actually already a hole drilled, but not going this way, so let's get it started. Yep. Actually, you can open this door and that'll, yeah, drill a couple holes. One more, maybe right here. Good. Now we'll screw these together. That gap will get a little bit smaller. And this cabinet doesn't have a middle piece, but it lines up to where you can't even see it. So, all right. So all my upper cabinets are installed. Grand total of 6. Yeah. And so that's where the fridge goes. That's where the stove goes. The hood range will go there. You could actually get one of those special microwaves, but it comes down to right about here, and that'd be, you couldn't really put a big pot underneath there. So because this is a low ceiling house, I'm just gonna go with your standard hood range that comes down about that far. So yeah, let's talk about what's next. The cabinets, this wall is level, the wall's level, but the floor is not, which kind of blew my mind. We're off by 5/8 going back that way. Let me get a level and show you guys how unlevel the floor is, which I kind of figured when I was laying linoleum. Look at that. That is almost about 5/8 to an inch of shimming I'll have to do. All right, so here's what I've been doing. As you can see, the cabinet is off the floor by a good about 3/8 off the floor, and that's why I had to do to level it on the back. And I just screwed it to the wall in 2 different places, so that'll support that. I've done this cabinet too. That one's level. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. The dishwasher's a little different. I'm gonna take a scrap piece of plywood, see it has back rollers, and nail it there, and then so when you push in the dishwasher, it jumps up onto that little piece of scrap plywood and it's level. Yeah, the dishwasher was used, and it's guaranteed to work, but it's already wired to a plug and it's already got the braided cable line. That's a $25 line, so that's really cool. So what I got to do next is I'm going to do a little repair work on this cabinet, and then I'll level it the same. Alright, I got my holes cut in the floor, and I got my marks made on the cabinet for me to drill the exact same holes so line up. And basically I want it to stick out probably about 10 inches, maybe about 4 inches into the cabinet, maybe a little bit longer. And I'll just kind of pick up the cabinet and sit it down on the pipes. And I'm going to go ahead and get the pipes set and glued in place, and I want to get floor leveler around any gaps, but it should be pretty sized because you don't want spiders and stuff to come up through that hole. I got a little bit of extra floor leveler around the drain pipe just to kind of, you know, keep spiders and stuff from coming up under. Got my holes cut, so I'm going to sit the cabinet carefully over the where I cut the holes. Alright guys, gotta repair that drawer. All the cabinets are screwed to the wall and screwed to each other. I had kind of like a weird set of cabinets for this and kind of made it work. And so now I need to go countertop shopping, sink shopping, and hood range shopping. I think altogether I could spend about $400 on all those items, but I'm gonna try to spend less. We'll see if I can. I need about a 6-foot piece of countertop for there, and I need about an 8-foot because I got to cut off a little piece for there, and I need the end pieces. Alright guys, so here's what the countertop material looks like, and for a 6-foot piece was like $68 at Home Depot, and a 8-foot piece right here was I believe $89. And this is tumbled rocka. I don't know. It has a little bit of green in it. It looks good. And then I got matching material. It actually matches the floor really well for the backsplash. I'm going to cut that up and do a backsplash out of it. And so grand total of the countertops, and I bought a sink, just a single basin, and I bought a hood range, and I bought caulk and contact cement to secure that, and the drain for the sink came out to be $375. And so let's add that to my total of the cheap kitchen build. Cabinets were $275. Yeah. And then the appliances together, the oven and the dishwasher, were $200, so we're at $475. Then the flooring in here was $225, so we're at $700. And then the fridge over there was $100, so we're at $800. And let's go ahead. I think I've spent a little bit on odds and ends of plumbing to tie into the electrical, probably about $100, so we're about $900. And so let's throw in the kitchen countertops and everything, so we're at $1275 for the kitchen at this point. And so $1275 for a kitchen is really good. I mean, I don't think I could buy cabinets for that much. So we're at $1275. We'll see how we go after I've, you know, installed more. I got the plug for that, and I do have the wire. I already have an extra piece of wire, so that's not going to cost me anything. The only other place I could spend money is paint and a faucet. Now, actually, I believe I have a faucet in a shed that I upgraded a customer's faucet, and they said take away the old one. The old one was a really nice Delta, so it might. I gotta go look and see if I have it, but that might save me, you know, $50 to $100. Yeah, the sink is kind of cheap. I went with the contractor special basically. It was $52, I believe, and the hood range was $49, and it's a ventless style one, has a fan, and basically you don't have to vent it. And yeah, it has a light and stuff. It's white, and it fits perfectly underneath that cabinet.